Hello, my name is Ronald Marchellino. As the first speaker, I'll deliver my reason to be pro with this topic and conclude my opinion.
Hello, my name is Kevin Razak Alfattah. As the second speaker, I'll deliver my reason to be cons with this topic and conclude my opinion.
Well, we're surely quite aware about technology changing in this world nowadays. One of the spotlights is the transformation of Industry 4.0 to 5.0, which are use of AI, machine learning, and IoT. I see this is a good positive. How is your thinking?
Yes, the technological progress is unavoidable. Of course, I'm aware and choose to develop.
Good. This is an opportunity for mechanical engineers to create their jobs way more advanced, practical, and efficient in human resource implication.
But not only that, I also have a question, namely how can AI machine learning replace all existing jobs?
Application of AI and machine learning basis for problem solving should indeed become common in the future. Even so, still numbers of jobs not ready yet to be replaced by fully AI or robots.
Hmm. So what about the person whose job will be replaced by AI?
We are not replacing, but adapting. Young generation will be led towards academy that having prospects related to AI such engineer, technology developer, even a designer in this field.
It can be done. The strength analysis is convincing, but from the Indonesian point of view, are we ready to implement the change?
Not to be rushed about the big scale of transformation. We can start with a small habit by cultivating a basic problem solving education and provide a developing talent interests that are directed towards this transformation.
Okay, I got a point. But if you analyze the threat, some are still tied to the mindset of maintaining the existing technology. And when viewed from the very diverse background of our nation, I think this is beyond difficult because each person has different adaptability and diverse interests.
If this is not now, then will be we start. Please express your thoughts. If there are aspects that affect.
I think it's better to optimize the technology that already exists and runs in this era first because if you look at the weakness aspect here, the development of technology in the 4.0 era in Indonesia is also not evenly distributed.
The SWOT analysis we discussed is true regarding the diversity and differences in understanding of this AI machine learning knowledge. It remains to be done no matter what, even though it's a small progress. But if this is successful, then it will certainly be positive news in the community that makes their views more confident about this change.
What do you think about Indonesia, which is an archipelago? The internet is still very limited in various areas. Is it possible that the development of AI and machine learning will develop as advertised?
Yeah, about that is a difficulty that needs to be discussed further. Because if you look at the development of the technology in this world, Indonesia is quite lagging behind, so it must catch up by adjusting the current technological developments first.
In my opinion, Indonesia still needs a few years to reach such a stage. To speed things up, maybe it can be done by improving the quality of learning by replacing or adding an appropriate curriculum such as programming so that in the future we are not only user of technological progress but can also become creator or developer of that technology.
It is true, but in addition to theoretical knowledge, also need practice so that people are more familiar with it. Maybe when all that technology enters Indonesia, it can be gradually implemented in the education and manufacturing sectors so that people will also start to care about this development and start preparing for the future.
But if this is really implemented, how will the local people survive with such a rapid development?
In my opinion, the development of AI and machine learning technology will not be that fast. Of course, it will be slow considering that we are a developing country. Plus, now the scope of education is very broad in range. It is very possible for people to understand and adapt to this change because just look at how people in Sulawesi assemble airplanes using car engines. It's in a very remote area, but when these people want to use their device properly, then it's very possible that people will adapt to technology.
Uh, this is very interesting. I get a new perspective on the application of technological development in Indonesia.
Mhm.
Hopefully, our country can compete with other developed countries in the future. I'm very happy to discuss technology with you. See you next time.
Thank you, you too.